Am I ready? Is it working? Can you hear me? Aw, dang it! And I don't even have the good microphone plugged in.
Yeah,
It says it's live.
yeah, it does say it's live. Oh.
Ja, ich bin here, says Katie! So does that mean...
Oh, there, okay, now, yes. Now it's kind of... Oh,
Pipe. That's so nice. This is so confusing.
yes.
And I'm bummed that I don't actually have my good... My
Yeah,
good...
The audio is fine.
This is my good one. But next time I'll have the good one. That's so sweet that there's like digital popcorn going around. This is my little heart. Hello, Rickus. Am I allowed to use your real name? I will maintain the identities of people whose identities want to be maintained.
Have fun.
I love you. Thank you for your electronical-ish help.
Well, no problem. I mean, because I'm the one who made it more complicated than it has
I
to
can
be.
speak Swedish. Elektriselska. Can you hear him laughing? Oh man, I'm so glad that this is working. It's confusing because there's a screen over here that is way back that is not lined up with what I'm doing, so I can't like look at that because it's like I'm in a weird time loop. So what I have is I will take some salty popcorn. Should have got some water. But it's too late now. Now I thirst to death. I have this big old envelope of scraps that I'm gonna try to use up as much as I can betwixt this junk journal, and this glue book. And if I get really desperate and I just don't have enough space between these ones, I just dropped everything. Then I will get out this beast. This is my wallpaper book. Okay. I got it. I got that wallpaper book for free. It was amazing. So, I'm not just gonna like cut and glue stuff and talk about nothing 24-hour stream. Oh man. I'm not a kid anymore. I don't have the stamina. 24-hour stream. Who would watch me for 24 hours? Morton listens to these like 97-hour long videos of people playing games online and stuff. Listening to people play. What are those games called? Yes, Rickus Steve Mann said I should ask Morton because he's the provider. So yeah, I'm just gonna send him a quick message on the first Berks. Morton, servant man. I'm actually writing that. Servant man, bringeth me the watereth. I thirst. That'll do. So, yes, I have a list of topics in case we run out of things to talk about. That would be embarrassing. So I have things to talk about on my handy dandy board. This is the board that Morton and I use to when we're doing the Let's Learn Swedish group, Facebook group. Nanny says to scream very loud, but I would not want to wake up them offspring. That would be bad. It was rough because I'm so tired and I really just wanted them to go to sleep, and I was like, you know, cuddling between them like we do to get them to sleep. A kid on each arm, and I was so close to dozing off 2 or 3 times. And then Amelia was being a poop, and I didn't get to get any rest. So, yes, I am not telling you this because I'm like, go on TikTok, because that's boring. But I am making Swedish TikToks now to work on my Swedish. So that's kind of fun. I'm using TikTok as a way to develop my Swedish. I got the inspiration from Yovi. I did a collab with her, and I uploaded one of the 5-minute edits of the conversation with her recently. She does a lot of Dutch speaking on the TikTok machine. And people are so wonderful and encouraging to her. I was just like, I want that. I want that. Ja, ich bin hier is giving the super fresh sweet virtual popcorn. Aww. What a neat person. So, a couple of my videos have gotten over 1,000 views, and one of them's at like 4,000. So that's kind of nuts. I'm kind of famous. I guess I could show you some of my beautiful junk journal pages. It's a little bit annoying that I can't actually see what I'm doing. But oh well. I just hope that it's lined up well enough. So when I'm junk journaling and I'm just gluing random stuff, I like to leave space for taking notes or writing poems or whatever. Joachim here says, are the Swedes on TikTok as interactive as the Dutch? That is a good question. I seem to mostly, yeah. Rika says, sounds like you're from the 1900s. It's fun to just call things machine, you know, the YouTube machine, the Facebook machine. Yeah, Dutch people are so stinking interactive on Yovi's YouTube channel and on her TikTok and on her Instagram. Like, I want to find these people. But I think the Dutch are very, very different from the Swedes. I feel like I'm practically a Dutch expert because I've read so many comments of them explaining themselves. Open YouTube Studio. You can see yourself there. Ooh. But what if I do something wrong and then I break the live stream machine? Sometimes I seriously feel like just an 80-year-old. Like, what am I doing? YouTube Studio. I don't want to be like scared of doing something wrong and breaking it. So I'm at YouTube Studio. Do I just go to the live, just like watch the live stream, like open it here? I'll try. We'll see if it's less of a delay than where Morton figure out how to record it. Sorry. So much for all that hyping, huh? It just led to a big disappointment. we call everything refrigerator? As in, like, can you get me a book off of the refrigerator? Like that? I'm so confused. I went to YouTube Studio, but I couldn't see myself there. So if I go to the video, then I click on it, nothing happens. Ooh, video link. That could be the thing that takes me to the video. So no, this is not helping. This is the best live stream ever! Hi, Mrs. Gigi! You might be interested in knowing that I'm making videos in på svenska on TikTok, because, as I recall, you are from Sverige. And jag vill förbättra min svenska. Jag pratar svenska varje dag nu. I'm listening to a message from
There, where you connected to make the live stream, you can actually watch yourself. So check it out. It should be open.
I tried that, Nani. I tried, but I failed. So, look at this cool page. I really like the colors. It's funny because I always used to mock, what's the word I'm looking for? Word! Modern art. Yes, modern art. But I love to make modern art. I love to just glue random stuff. Like, and just enjoying colors and patterns. It just makes me happy. And one of my friends that got me into this, and just really, oh no, my book is like falling apart. Oh no, it's not. It's just the fact that I just can't spit words out. Wrapping paper ribbon and just tied it around the thing of paper, and then just kind of glued it. I think I glue gunned it to the back. But this book is definitely my favorite for how sturdy it feels opening, how sturdy it feels all around. I took 2 pieces of cardboard and I glue gunned wallpaper sample around it, and then I didn't put anything there so it would be flopsy. And it just feels so good. Ah! I think I'm gonna work with the magazine because I know that there were some big pictures in here. Couldn't quite fit into the little stuff. Do you like to see my junk journal pages? Oh, I just noticed that Yakpin here wrote, disappointment? Not at all. This stream is as junk-filled as advertised. Oh, yes, because it's called a junk journal hangout. I get it. I get jokes. I get them all the time. So, I want to know, did anyone watch any bad Christmas movies? Tell me about them. I tried to watch one. Princess Switch 2. I managed to watch the first one last year, and it was as bad as you would imagine, but I got through it, but I could not get through the second one. So, let me know. Look how cool this page is. And this is an actual envelope made out of a book page. I love the muted browns and the pig with wings. That's so cute. Santa Claus 1 through 3 and Switch. Oh my goodness, you watched the Princess Switch one. Wow. Oh wow. All y'all even here watched was the mailroom scene in Elf. That was a good one. Usually I will have watched Elf and It's a Wonderful Life and stuff, but I just wasn't really in the mood. I weren't in the mood. Santa Claus is like, the Santa Claus movies have such memory. It's like Toy Story. I grew up with them. I was like a little kid when the first ones came out, up through the third one coming out as an adult. Mrs. Gigi saw the new Jönssonligan with the kids. I don't know the old Jönssonligan. But, Mrs. Gigi, do you know who Dogolito is? Let me know. So, it's been so long since I worked on this one, I don't even remember where I left off. Look how pretty this page is. I love fussy cutting stuff. It's so fun. So, somebody named Squished is here that said, Pig! Who is Squished? Do I know you? Are we friends? I don't recognize your name. And if I should recognize your name, I'm terribly sorry. Okay. Mrs. Gigi said no. That's too bad. I need more Swedish friends and people that can be impressed. Dogolito! Or is that his stage name? But anyway, he's a rapper. He's like kind of a celebrity in, I guess, the rapping world. I met him, and I got some footage, but I never put it in a vlog, so he's got a little cameo in an upcoming video. So, it's not cool if nobody knows who he is. Ooh, this is cool. Yes, Yachbin here, you're not squished, but there's somebody with the username Squished. And that's who I was referring to. The shadow in the corner. Look how cool this is. Can you see the mushrooms? There are so many mushrooms on this island. Like, it still basically feels like fall. And there's still mushrooms around, but not as many as there were a minute ago. Yeah, Dogolito. That's who I mean. I messed up his name. My bad. My badness. So, important question also. Has anyone seen Cobra Kai on the Netflix machine? It's so cool. It's such a cool show. I never even saw the Karate Kid movies. And that's okay. I still love this one. What am I doing with my face? It's kind of funny. When I would do some junk journaling back in the day, I always wanted to cut out people's faces from anything. If I liked the picture, I didn't want to have faces. But now I like faces. Now I want to cut out expressions and things. It sort of counts, but the trailer just doesn't do it justice because it makes it look like it's just a complete reversal of Cobra Kai's the good guy and the Karate Kid is just a stick up his bum businessman who's like, I don't know, googly eyes. Oh, yes, keep the faces at googly eyes. Yes. But yeah, it's the thing that's really great about the show is that it's not a good and bad, if that makes sense. The Karate Kid, I don't remember his name. I'm on season 2 and I don't remember names. All I remember is Johnny is the main character, is the main guy. But we'll just call him Karate Kid and Johnny. That they're both complicated people. They both have the right heart. So 20 minutes in and I'm gluing something. And they both have things that they regret, and there was a moment in there, it's not a spoiler, because it's not. I'm terrible. I hate people that give spoilers. No mercy. But there's a moment in the show that made me cry in the early first few episodes or something, that he was not taking care of himself. He was Johnny, the main character. He was just eating crappy food and passing out drunk and stuff. Oops, my stuff is falling down. But when he actually had, he opened his fridge and there was food in it, real, actual, like, vegetables and stuff, that made me cry. Like, oh, me and my emotions. So many emotions sometimes. Ooh, I like this. So I have this random lady, and I'm gluing her over another random lady. But the way the eyeball sticks out of the other lady, I'll just glue it and show you. Why did I put the lid back on? What is my problem? I would love to encourage anyone at all, whether you feel like you're a creative person or not, to just cut up a magazine you don't care about. Anything that looks interesting. Anything that has a color that you like. Your eyeball sees that color and you're like, that color, I like it. Another. To cut it out and just glue it, like on top of the same magazine you cut it from. Find a boring part and glue that pretty thing on top of the boring thing. And it's fun. And it feels good. And we need to do stuff that makes us feel good sometimes. Okay. Doesn't that really go well together? I like it. I could have fussy cutted that a little better, but I will just let it go. Well, you can work with ads. Ads are fine. And maybe you can, like, if secondhand shops are open, you can pick up some magazines there. I got some amazing magazines at they were historical furniture magazines, antiques and stuff. Such good stuff. This is something that was in this book over here. Stuff is just falling everywhere. This is a wedding album. You can see little baby me and Morton, 21 and 23 years old. Boy howdy. And I done a little bit of junk journaling in here, but the glue came off. So I'm just gonna move this page that was in there over here. It says, love is not something you feel, it's something you do. David Wilkerson. Nanny said, I am actually going to record a course in German for textile junk journaling, and I have no idea where to start. Interesting. You didn't tell me about that. I can give you some, we can do some brainstorming. Show young yous? Oh, okay. I can show young us again. Here's young us. What's really kind of hard about these pictures is that my brother is in them. And I know that these pictures are painful that they exist for him. And so it's like, well, so much for those memories. I don't want to put something out there that's hurtful. Okay, here's my skinny blonde Morton. Here's skinny little me. I felt like such a princess. So crazy, this was 10 years ago. What the poop? 10 years. Doesn't even seem possible. Before, it still feels like 10 years ago. That was the 90s, right? So, I'm gonna get my thing to belt. So I had a great idea today for learning languages. It was based on the kids saying, we want to listen to Let It Go. So I said, okay. Aw, Nanny said, you look so pretty, I'm gonna die. Aw. I gotta send you the link of this like 1-minute video of me getting ready for the wedding. Oh my gosh, it's so weird. I uploaded it 100 years ago. Do you know how many videos I've uploaded in the past 2 years? Over 350. So many videos. So I want you to take a guess down below in the comment section. How many of those 350 videos do you think you've watched? Yes, I concur with the Eichmann here. Don't die. Dying involves much paperwork. And I'm not doing any paperwork I don't have to do. Ow. Why do I have to do things with so much flair? It causes me much suffering sometimes. Oh yes, I lost my train of thought. Learning languages. The girls wanted to listen to Let It Go, and I said, okay, let's listen to it in Swedish. So then we did, and it was cool. And then I was like, I want to listen to it in Dutch, because I've been listening to Yovi practice her Dutch. So I was like, why not? And it was kind of fun because I do remember German, quite a bit of it, and they're very similar languages. German's better though. Don't tell the Dutch people. But then I listened to the German version after that, and I was like, I understood everything, and I loved it, especially the line, Das Cold ist nur ein Teil von mir. The cold never bothered me anyway. The cold is just a part of me. That's so cool. Wow, yeah, I've been here thinks probably 150. Oh, that's so amazing. Well, hello, Jordan. Lovely to see you here. Jolly good. So glad. Wonder how many accents I can do. Jordan, let me tell you something. I was reading to my kids a bedtime story the other night, and I tried to do it in your accent. I was reading Dr. Seuss in a New York accent. It was fun. I was like, I wonder what Jordan would say. She would probably laugh her patootie off. Because Jordan is from New York. She's a New Yorker. What are you talking about? I'm from New York. Turns out, British helps. Well, in one of the stories, I don't know how familiar you are with Dr. Seuss. Harley Pibble! But I did it in I did 1.5 British, half Southern accent. And then the other one I did in a New York accent. It was such fun. Has anyone... Oh, hello! I love it. Has anyone seen Miranda? The British Miranda, not Miranda Sings. Then the mom saying, such fun. Seamstress said, do the accent. Are you referring to the New York accent? Like, you must not love me because you never call me anymore. I remember one time one of my aunts had me call one of her sisters or somebody and say, you must not love me because you never call me anymore. How do you think it makes a mother feel? And they didn't know who I was. I think another time somebody even made me prank someone by talking to them in an accent. And I'm just like, do whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want as long as it makes you laugh. The New York accent is everything. I wonder if Morton would stop in so we could do some more accents for you, because he loves it. Although I think he's probably too tired. He's probably introverting. That's been my life for so long now. Because when I was with the traveling theater missionary world, I was constantly paired up with other introverts, and so I just learned to deal with being around people who are very happy to be alone, and then being married to one. So all that to say, I guess I should just be doing more live streams, because it is fun, especially with such an amazing hype section and all this popcorn flowing. And that peasant didn't get me any water. Well, that was louder than I thought it would be. I'm gonna check the Facebook machine and see if he got my message. Listen, you! I expect better from my hired help. I doubt it. Yakbin here said, I can do a line from Shrek. I can do a line of I can do a line of Scottish accent. Makes it sound like I'm doing a drug or something. We watched The Medium Old Grinch with Jim Carrey and Nanny got scared. The Medium Old Grinch? Is there like one between Jim Carrey and Mr. Schuster? I don't understand. Okay, so anyway, my line of Scottish is, no, You don't irritating miniature beast of burden. Why don't you leave me alone? It was really fun to share that when there was a Scottish guy in my Swedish language class. Nanny said I hated it. The Jim Carrey Grinch movie. It's been so long. That was so long ago. I think I watched it in the theaters. And I never get to watch stuff in the theaters anymore. So this was like going into my childhood. What was I saying? Oh, accents. What other accents can I do? I was in a play and I had to do a Cockney accent. I was so nervous about this. But I worked really hard until a Welsh lady who's very, very picky about accents and sounds said that I was doing a good job. I was like, okay. She says it's okay. It's okay. Because she's got like perfect pitch. But one of the lines was, don't be an oaf, Bridgie. That were a long time ago. That ain't the case today. And another line that I still remember is, I don't like to go walking all that much. I get more than enough in this great palace, but I would like to go to one of those fancy new eating clubs. It's kind of like my Hermione. Harry, you're going to get us killed, or worse, expelled. I did not know that Doctor Strange was in a cucumber snatch. I prefer Benadryl. I don't remember anymore, but it's hilarious that there's so many ways that you can just say 3-syllable words that start with B and start with C and just pretend like it's his name. That is like one of the best things to have come out of the internet. Honestly. You can maybe, if there's an accent you'd like to request, maybe you can share it and I can see what I can do. Not that I can pull anything out of my mouth, but I'm just gonna load up my keyboard with stuff. Jordan said you are awesome. Aww. I'm blushing. Look how cool that is. Oh, it's the wrong way. Look how cool that is. Boston. Give me a quarter for some water for my dog. I think that's the only thing I can say in a Boston accent. I think that's the only thing I can say for a Boston accent. Aw, Ricky said Hermione was awesome. Yay. That girl really needs to get her priorities sorted. Yes. So I've decided to pick up junk journaling again. Not junk journaling. That's what I'm doing. Katie, please. Where did it go? This is one of my Christmas presents. Solutions and Other Problems by Ali Brosh. Love her. Love it so much. I was so excited. This is her first book. Hyperbole and a Half. And underneath those books was my bullet journal. I'm picking this back up again. I'm hoping it will help me be more organized with my life, and especially with my footage, because I've been working on a monster project of the footage from the entire year. The entire year. Each month has hours of footage. And fitting it together, I'm hoping that doing this is going to help me keep it straight more. Keep my footage straight. Keep my story straight. And I have divided it into 3 videos instead of 4. I thought it was going to have to be 4, but it was. But 3 will do it. January, February, March, April. Oh, hello, Monique. So nice to see you here. Ja, ich bin here, passing out some lovely popcorn. So yes, I'm doing a video January, February, March, April. That one's done. Will go up eventually. Yeah, I can do a premiere. Sure. It's actually 3 videos. January, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And wow, I really I look at these moments because, you know, taking an entire month and squishing it into 2 or 3 minutes, all the best moments, all the cutest moments, I just like think, this is so good. It makes me want to believe in my vlogging more and just try to like get this thought out of my head that it's boring. It's like, no, if it's not that, like, it's just with every content creator, we just need to connect with our people. And once we connect with our people and we are more and more confident in what we're doing and that we believe in what we're giving, it's going to come together. And it's like, I'm really excited about this. My Christmas video that I put up, it didn't get as many views. It's Christmas, the holiday time, whatever. But it's got 8 minutes retention time. Like, that's really amazing. So it's better to have 23 people watch all the way through than 400 people just clicking off after 10 seconds. I'm just reading comments. Oh, Miss Gigi's leaving. Bye-bye. Have fun with your Netflix time. Thank you for being here. Aw, it's so cute. That's so nice, Monique said. I have no idea what you're saying, but I'm enjoying your TikTok too. Oh, Matt Ragland's video about bullet journaling. I'm going to write that down. Because I do want to open myself up to. Send me inspirational quotes or thoughts or ideas for bullet journaling. I'm not turning it into an art project. I want it to be functional. Maybe I'll use a little washi tape to divide stuff. Sarcastic Kate is here! What? Yay! Aww. Yeah, all the emotions flush through my face as I read her things. Yay, she's here! Oh no, her and her health is poop. Hey, she's alive. Yes, sarcastic Kate. I was reading. Oh goodness, you have a TikTok? Oh, Ellen's here. Wow, I'm feeling popular. I am popular. My TikTok is for Swedish. It's for working on my Swedish. But thinking that if there's people that don't understand it at all, I should like do like a TikTok a day that's like teaching a Swedish word or something, so that it's not just blah blah for you guys. Right, I was gonna write down the name that you said, but then other chat happened, so I got to scroll up. But my computer is covered in scraps from the junk journaling I was going to be doing. I'm a professional. Do not attempt this at home. Matt Ragland. Writing this down before I go, oh look, a squirrel! And completely forget again. Wrote it down. Yes, Harley said, that's amazing retention. It is. I'm so honored and humbled and whatever I should say that I've got people who really care enough to watch the stuff that I've really, really worked hard on. Ellen said, I should start on my bullet journal too. Ellen Schmeeg, man, your bullet journals are gorgeous. You are so good with the art. I don't art. I art with editing and with words. So I get too stressed looking at beautiful bullet journal layouts. It's too much pressure. I'm allergic to pressure. This design Stina Marshmallow, hello! Yes, I love different colored pens. I have my Stabilos. I need to get, I want to get all the colors. I've lost some over the times. Stabilos are like the best pen. This video was not sponsored. Wow, I'm even getting, yeah, ich bin here work. I'm making connections. Nanny's gonna hire them to distribute on the streams. I love it. Oh gosh, that reminds me of this dream thing that came up, and I'm scared to hope for it. I'm genuinely scared to hope that there's a channel called Project Greenlight or Story Greenlight. Jeff Barch, and he posted on his Facebook and on the No Small Creators group about this position of being a person who's a liaison with creators, like big creators who want to free up their time to do other things by helping them come up with schedules for having stuff done by, help them come up with ideas for B-roll, just kind of help their workflow, come up with ideas for them, help them come up with thumbnail ideas, and just be in communication with them to help that come through. And reading that, seriously, even talking about it now is seriously like making me almost emotional again, because it just sounds so perfect. Like, I got to have a chance to hang out with a new YouTube friend person, Aris, and his channel is just great. I mentioned him very briefly in one of my other vlogs where I was walking along talking about the beautiful blue sky in Greece. And like, I chatted with him a lot about his channel and about what works really well for him and what I think would really tie his channel together better, because it's not about ditching things that we love in order to have a niche that only talks about one thing, but it's about identifying what we love the most and focusing on that, and still leaving room in the gaps for other things that we love as well. Does that make any sense whatsoever? Probably not. But I'm actually gonna, I was really busy in the month of December. It's still the month of December. I was really busy this month, having a lot of conversations, editing a lot of stuff, trying to get a little bit of a buffer for my conversation videos. And so I did one with him, and I'm gonna do one on his channel, talking more about that in detail, about my advice for how he can tie the different things that he loves together and have a more unified channel with a unified feel to it, like I'm really aiming to do with this channel. The unifying thing is vlogs, embracing the vlogs full on, not trying to be any kind of guru or whatever, but just being myself, sharing my beautiful life, sharing the vulnerable parts and the silly parts and precious memories, and just hoping that that's enough. Um, 12. Oh, I'm reading now. I was just talking, so now I'm just gonna read stuff real quick. Stabilo has brush pens. I wouldn't even know what to do with them. They would be wasted on me. I feel like a lot of art supplies are wasted on me because I'm just like, I can write words. 12 months too long on this poopsicle of a year. Harley Pebble said, oh yeah, the associate producer position for his new agency. Yeah, with a title like that, there's no way in poop I'm gonna get it. That's way too important of a title. Sorry. I did not expect to be like this right now. Snap out of it. I'm guessing the nose and the reference to me crying. Nose blowing emoji. That means some really, really good things have come out of this year that I would not have dared to hope about at the beginning. Like having this job with Family Flips. That's huge. An editing job that I am paid for that I genuinely enjoy. Like, that's huge. I've done a few other editing jobs that were alright, but they were kind of more 1 or 2 offs. They didn't stick. But I did not enjoy them as much as Family Flips. I love these guys. Like, I wish I could be friends with Jessica. Wish I could be friends with her in real life. 'Cause we are such kindred spirits. I love editing those videos. Like, they're unboxing stuff, and she like just like bursts into song and like does these little dance moves, and I like zoom up on her face when she like makes a big expression, or like edit in a little microphone in front of her when she bursts into song, and it's so fun to just pull out the moments of them teasing each other, or her being silly, or him reacting if something is costing a lot of money. And I love isolating it for them, and the fact that they keep giving me footage to edit, so that means they like what I'm doing. It's really, really cool. So it's really great that I'm not working right now because they just don't need me at work. It's very, very slow these days because Scotland got a second wave, and they're taking it seriously, and people are staying home for the most part. So it's good that I'm making money through this. That's definitely a blessing. Sarcastic Kate's offering me a position to be associate producer. Yay! Aww. She said, bro, I would literally pay you for thumbnails. You deserve all of this and to do everything you love and more. That's how I feel about other people, and that's why it's so exciting to think of actually getting paid to do something that I love like that. Like, there was this other person this No Small creator, John Kuhn, I think his name is. He said, hey, let's like review each other's channels. And I had a really great time reviewing his. I loved his channel, and I took a bunch of notes. Like, it comes so natural to me to look at a channel, watch some videos, take a bunch of notes, and just give them a lot of things to think about. Eric Wen really primed my brain to do that, but not just him. I studied a lot on my own, even like before, from day one of being on YouTube. I was studying other people's channels. So yeah, I love to think of being able to do that for other people. It's so much easier for me to give advice to other people about than to think of it for myself. But anyways, Ellen Schmeek said, we were able to perform together before this whole pandemic. Yes! That was an amazing memory. Oh man, we that performance happened just in time. That was just before everything went really cuckoo. It was so cool to look back on those memories in my summing up the year in 3 videos. Aww. Monique said, I hope to hire you someday to do some. Are you trying to make me cry again? Jeff has other positions he's going to be looking for too, like editing. So even if the AP position doesn't work out, maybe something else will. Yeah. Oh, ja, ich bin here has some serious waves. The wave emoji, the wave ocean emoji, and the wave speaker emoji. This design Stina said, if you work with something you love, you never work another day in your life. That is so true. And yeah, that's the dream, isn't it? And I want to see other people reach their dreams. Like, I'm always cheering on people reaching milestones and stuff. Speaking of milestones, I'd really like to hit 700 tomorrow or the day after. So tell your friends. Then I'm only 300 away from getting that darn community tab I've been waiting for so long. Yeah, Eric Wen is amazingly detailed in his analysis. It's so true. Yeah. Jordan says, I have to say I love being home. I love going to the store and people stay away from me, but not under these circumstances. Yeah, I'm so used to being home. I'm so used, like, for my 12 years traveling around as a missionary and stuff, like, I'm so used to being told what to do and not being able to go outside and just being in, even though it was exciting going to different continents, it was still the same routine of things in every single country, in every single place. It was like learning lines, paperwork, calling people, figuring out where we're going to stay. There was always something. So, yes, Nanny and I are going to get a chateau in France. Oh, that's an accent I can do. Oui, j'avais, comment ça s'appelle, un château en France. Oh, that is going to be so wonderful when we are together, and we will make the most wonderful content of all time, and we will go mega viral. My French accent is a little bit boring. Monique said, my videos aren't as exciting to edit, but often include animals, so there's that. Oh yeah, I would love to edit for you. That would be so fun. Momming Abroad said, well, check my other accounts, Katie. Tried to get you at least one other sub. Yeah, I think that's the only way to tag people is just push, click the at, and then start typing their name, and then wait for it to kind of show up. Excuse me. I'm back. Yes. It's been fun. I'm so glad that we could spend this time together. Momming Abroad, so cool that you're here. I'm really bad at remembering people's real names. I actually, in my current junk journal, which is not a junk journal, it's just a huge collection of notes that I'm probably never going to look at again. Because once I put something down, Yeah. But I actually had a big old list. Oh, it came off. Okay. I had a list of people I'm subscribed to and their real names to find them somewhere. Because I have a major, huge list of people I want to have conversations with all of you, obviously. So if I know you, your name's on a list of you're a person that I want to have a conversation with, or 90 conversations with. Thanks for the compliment on my smooth chair swirl. It felt good. It felt right, you know? It's easier to tag people on PC than on mobile at the moment, Sarcastic Kate. But you did just fine. Here's looking at you, kid. Yes, Nanny said to Monique, the more animals the better. Yes, just always have an animal with you and you can't lose. Rickus, Steve, man, asked, did I ever get the water? No. No, I didn't. But he never even saw my message, but of course he didn't, because if he saw it, he would have brought it by now. His face is in the bottom corner next to the message, so that means that he has seen it. And yet, I go waterless. Oh, International Yankee English! Yes! Oh my goodness. After this is done, I hope, I will forget probably, will you include a link to the accent video? The accent collab that we did? Not accent. English? I don't remember what, will you put that link into this when it's done so other people can see it? Momming Abroad said, good to know Harley, but I need to find out what Harley said to Momming Abroad. Oh, just saying that tagging doesn't work for anyone on mobile. Okay. Pfft. Lame. And Sarcastic Kate said, you are a beautiful person. I love spending time with you. Oh yeah? Well, you're beautiful, and I love spending time with you. Is Sushi doing something wrong? Yes, Rickus, get her some water. Show her what a husband is supposed to do. He ignored the water request. That's it. I'm just gonna have to get another giant. Don't say that, Vizzini. Oh, the audio stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend that you open widget. What does this mean? I don't know what this means. Why do they talk to me like I understand computer? I don't understand computer. I only understand Wondershare, Filmora, and Facebook tag groups. Struggles to teleport the water to Sweden. Oh, Sarcastic Kate got a new puppy! Pixar, it didn't happen. The icon means that he's seen it. That's how that works. Sarcastic Kate can get rainwater summoned? I didn't know you had powers holding out on me. But usually if Morton gets a message like I need something, he will just get it for me. Like, he's the most generous person. That's why it's really frustrating for him to be poor too, because he literally just, if I have any kind of hobby or anything I'm passionate about, he just wants to buy it for me. But, you know, that's not always possible. So, yes, the collaboration I was mentioning with Momming Abroad.
I'm sorry, I wasn't looking at my phone. Do you still need that water?
Yeah, I still need the water. You see what I have to work with? Oh yes, the collab was a really funny one. It was an English collab, but I turned it into an accents. So she made a bloopers video. Yeah, that was fun.
I apologize for being a bad husband.
Thank you.
I may have been watching the stream in the last couple of minutes.
Really? As we mocked you?
Yes, I was like, better get to that now. Love you.
Life. Liquid life flowing into the dry cracks. I am reborn. Oh my goodness, daily encouragement. It has been a while. Wow, how are you? I was watching your videos so much, and then my attention and my time in my life just kind of shifted, you know? It's like there's just I can love so many people, but there's just not enough hours in the day. It's hard. I'm reading comments. But yes, how am I? I am tired, but I am okay. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Morton is wonderful, and I'm editing videos. I'm editing for a channel as a part-time job, and I'm doing social media managing for another channel. And I'm pretty content. Like, I feel much more sure of my channel, what I want to do. I'm not experimenting I'm experimenting with how to make vlogging fun, but I'm embracing it finally. And I've done over 25-ish collabs in the past 6-ish months. Not too shabby. Like, that feels really good. The dangers of dangers are the animal assassins. I don't know what this means. I don't know the context. Oh, because Chili and Muesli, the cats of Nanny, are animals of danger.
In case that water's not enough. Here you go.
Oh, thank you. Now you're just showing off to the internet.
Duh. Also, I just figured it would be funny for you to have that one.
Yeah. Well thought. Upload and download speeds. Okay. Oh yeah, because I got this message saying the stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. But I don't know what to do about that. I don't know. Wasser kommt. Endlich. Wait, is that German or Swedish? I want to say endlich is German. It's not a Swedification of a word. Äntligen is, I think, the Swedish word for finally. Yes. Oh, cool. Daily encouragement said she's doing well and they did a big move over the summer. Oh man, and you got like a bunch of kids too. Like, I don't remember. My brain wants to say like 6, but that could be wrong. Yes. This is actually one of our kids' bottles. I'm not sure. Because kids are gross. So, like, can you trust something that kids use when they're as gross as they are? It's alright. It'll do. 7. Wait, did I say 5 or 7? Wow, that's a lot of kids. I cannot relate to wanting so many kids. Two 4-year-olds. I'm okay. Endlich ist Deutsch. Kannst du Deutsch? Jawohl, ich kann Deutsch, aber ich habe vergessen alles. That was all. Was that all German, or was there some Swedish mixed in there? Ich erinnere mich ein bisschen mehr Deutsch. Ich habe gelistened, gehört, Let It Go auf Deutsch. Und nun ich komme ihåg. No, that's Swedish again. German, but the word order was wrong. My brain is so confused sometimes. 2 summers ago, there were some French kids in a grocery store, and I was like, French? And I sort of pieced together a few sentences to them, and then when it came time for me to pay for my food, I had completely forgotten Swedish. It was gone. I was just like, it was like a solid few minutes just gone. Momming Abroad said, you with German and Swedish is me with German and Dutch. How and why did you learn German? So cool. I cannot even imagine how hard of a brain dink it would be with German and Dutch, considering how similar they are. Ich and ich. Because I feel like I can understand a lot of Dutch because I speak German. Well, I can't even say I speak German anymore when I can't even speak it. I can only understand it. I was fluent. I was able to have real conversations, not even fumbling for words too much, or because I was with a Christian theater company called Covenant Players for 12 years, and I spent 5 or 6 of those years in Germany, Austria, Luxembourg, Switzerland. Yeah. Luxembourg was the best place in the world because when I was there, I had spent 5-ish years working in German and at one point 2-ish years working in French. So I was speaking a weird combination of French and German and English. And in Luxembourg, everyone speaks French, German, and English. So in Luxembourg, they could understand me. Dutch is uglier. Sorry if there's any Dutch people here. I don't like your language. But Danish is worse, so at least you can take comfort in that. And Afrikaans is not beautiful either. If you want to speak Afrikaans, then you say, Bye, Daily Encouragement. Sorry, I don't remember your real name. Another person doesn't. Can people just put their names in their channels like me? I want to say Stephanie. Yes, Seamstress said. Nanny says she has the same problem with French and German. If I go back to French, I totally forget German. Our brains just don't have the capacity to just carry all the languages. If you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah, I'm actually listening to a lot of Dutch because my friend Yovi is from Yovi's Home, is an American in Dutch in the Netherlands, and she does a lot of TikToks in Dutch, and it's so cool to hear. It made me want to listen to more Dutch. Oh, yeah. That is actually how you spell Afrikaans, Harley Pebble. Pebbly? Why do I always want to say Pebble? Pebbly. Sorry. Barney Pebbly. Jordan says, my New Year's resolution is to stop working 1 of 5 jobs. Yes. Yes. That's an important goal. Yashbin says, I don't think it's very nice to talk bad about a language. They can all sound beautiful with the right speakers and the right accents. Yeah. Except for Danish. It's funny to hear the countries in Europe, how they make fun of each other. That like I think it's Danish that Swedes say it's like speaking Swedish with porridge in your mouth or a hot potato in your mouth or something. English is tough. Boy, am I glad this is the language I was born speaking, because there are so many problems with it. So many exceptions. It's fun to read the comments. I did not end up doing much junk journaling, but I'm okay with that. So I would love to get any... Okay, here's my idea. Can you send me like a message if you want me to write something like a message from you in my bujo that I put in here and look at. Can you send it to me like on Facebook or in an email or an Instagram post, or not post, Instagram DM, and then which you send me, I will write down in here and look at when I need to look at something really nice or encouraging or inspiring or whatever. I think that would be cool. Yakpin here said, English is just full of inside jokes and references. Huh, that's interesting. Mamika Prod says, we all agree Danish sucks. JK, I do have a bit of bad taste in my mouth for Danish things because I had a less than desirable Danish person in my past. It's hard. Ooh, Ellen wants to draw me something? Yes, that would be great. But it's something I'm really happy about with my Swedish is that before I kind of just didn't want to deal with it at all. But now I feel much more motivated and like wanting to tell Morten to speak Swedish to me regularly. We have been practicing Swedish more. Oh, hi. How do you say Motaz? Motaz? Sorry if I'm saying it badly. Welcome. I am so glad you're here. Woohoo! I know we can't go off of our feelings a lot of the time. Like, you have to just do stuff, whether you want to do it or not. And I know about pushing myself doing things I don't want to do because I spent so many years of my life doing it. But with things like language learning, it's so easy to have a block in it and just be like, it's bad enough that I have to live in a place where people don't speak enough English. But, I'm so used to being lonely and stuck inside that, like, this seems like a really good time to just get Morten to speak more Swedish to me and just, like, get some progress on this dang language. Huh? I don't get it. What? Ad moderator. I'm so confused. Thanks, I've been here. I am not understanding. I see how pure I've been on this internet that This is my first encounter with a troll in a live stream. But you know what I've heard about dislikes is that YouTube considers all interaction good interaction. So where were we? Momming Abroad said, Katie, can you schedule regular-ish lives? I love this. Aww, yeah, I can. I love this too. It's so fun. It's so nice to like feel like I'm hanging out with a group of friends. I was like nervous, like what if nobody shows up? But then people did show up. Hello, Dawn. Center Coast video. Very cool to see you. Momming Abroad said, I've hit it big now that I've had a troll. I'm a big kid now. Yes. Right. Back what I was saying. I would love to get messages from you of what to write, something to write in my book that is a message like from people who care to show up, because it's like if you're watching this, that means that you're my target friend, you know? It's not about quantity, it's about quality. And it's like my target audience that I hope to connect with more and more is the best people in the world. Kind, generous, artistic, encouraging, loving people. And yeah, it's like how I didn't get a whole lot of views on my Christmas video, whatever, but my retention rate is high, which means people who showed up watched it. They liked it. They appreciated those precious memories. And so many people going around on the YouTubes begging for subs and going around in the Facebook groups and whatever, and they're not looking for quality, they're just reaching for a goal, and goals are just not a good idea when it comes to what are you going to do to reach them. Momming Abroad liked my target friend thing. Well, you don't want to feel like a piece of meat, right? Like, I don't care about who's showing up. I just want to have a bunch of people watching. Like, I would rather know who it is than have a number. It's like, it'd be totally depressing to have a video with decent views but no comments. Like, you don't even know how happy comments make me when I'm like feeling a little bit lonely or a little bit discouraged or whatever, and I check on my phone, the YouTube Studio app, and I'm like, oh, I have a comment! Yay! It feels so good. It's so nice. Oh, hold on, I got a message. Oh, I will read it later. It has to do with my editing project. Well, I feel like I've maybe talked your earballs off a lot. Oh, I got a comment. I get that. I love my hardcore 3 to 4-ish English channel viewers, and I just hit over 1,000 there, so most don't interact regularly, and that makes me sad. Yeah. Talk about another channel. Like, I love so many video people and so many of much of their content, but there really isn't enough time to watch it all, and it's hard. That's why I want to support people in other ways, like with encouragement or support with thumbnails or ideas for videos or ways to tighten up the feel of their channel so that it can be more cohesive. Like I want to support in more logistical ways since I can't support through watching because I just can't. Yakubin here said, it is really fun to receive comment feedback from viewers and find out what they thought. It is so great. So yes, look out for my big end of the year 3 videos. I will make it a premiere because that's fun and you can hang out whilst watching. I'm like nervous about them. I've already spent so many hours like going through so much footage. Happy, excited, nervous because, you know, putting yourself out there. Oh, it's squishy. First I thought water came out of the nose, but it didn't. It came out of the sides. I wanted to say that if you wanted to ask a question, I will just write, if you don't have I'll write my handle for Instagram. So if you want to send me a message of something to write into my bullet journal, this is the no-name brand bullet planner. Will I let you know when the premieres will be? Let me just take a gander at my Google Calendar to see when I had thought about uploading it. The 4th of January is when I had planned to put up my January through April video. I guess I will do 3 videos those weeks since that's not a place of a vlog. So I've talked a lot. Does anyone want to say something or ask a question or share some wisdom or knowledge or something? Now's your chance. I'll also take song requests, but I have to sing quietly because the kids will wake up. No, I'm just kidding. There it is. Jordan is currently enjoying watching her soon-to-be husband clean. That's nice. Morton does most of the cooking, and I do most of the cleaning. So sometimes I force him to clean. Go. Clean! I wonder if he's watching right now. Probably not. He's got much more interesting things to watch. I'm really glad that I had that idea to put that out there. I filled up. Yeah, ich bin here said, do we get a kazoo serenade before we go? I like it. I was just gonna say that I have so many journals filled up. I've filled up 25 journals, and I always collect quotes and thoughts and things in the front of them. It's a tradition. Alright, kazoo. Well, I will sing you the song of my people. It's a song that everyone in the family just seems to constantly have stuck in their head. Thank you so much for being here with me. And yeah, Momming Abroad got it. It's so funny hearing my 4-year-olds sing this song. They don't really understand. They don't have a good memory for these things, so like they'll just sing the same lines over and over again. With somebody who loves me, with somebody who loves me, and like singing the same word, like let it go, can't hold it back anymore, let it go, like over and over again. Flip the kazoo around and do it again. Okay, I can do that. Okay. Alright. I hope that I hope that nobody was harmed in the falling off of their chairs laughing portion of this video. Thank you so much. Hugs. And if you could join me in this what's a good word? Tradition, this renowned, this important tradition. Join me now, if you will, in the nostrils of death. Nostrils of death. Bye.